morning. All right, so you guys start jogging in place. Jumping jacks are great. If you're not doing jumping jacks because you don't want to bounce, and just do some step taps to the side. Good. That's it. Bring your knees up to your chest. I'm just waiting to enter a few more people into our Zoom meeting. Good morning, Maria. When you're ready, guys, let's just go into some alternate elbow to knee twists. We've got a total body workout this morning, which means upper body, lower body, and core. In each set that we do, we've got upper body, lower body, and core. And it is kind of timed, so I'm not going to tell you it's 10 reps or 12 reps. Let's take it to a hamstring curl, bring the arms back with you, kick your heels to your buttocks. So, it's timed. I'm not going to tell you how many reps to do. You do as many reps as you can in the given time. You can keep it faster or slower. It's up to you, and choose to use the weights that you would like. Take your arms and just bring them down and up across the body. Kick your heels up to your buttocks. Just warming up the back of the legs, the front of the legs. Any other warm-up you choose to do is fine. If you come to the class all warmed up, yay. All right, take your arms up overhead, reach side to side. Here come some more people. Let me let them in. Okay. Good. Side to side. Big reach up. Good morning, Lauren. Come up and over for 5, 4, 3. We're going to take both arms overhead, 2, 1. Take both arms up, down, pull. Big pull downs. Start to use a little bit more power in the arms. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to that side to side lunge. Stick your hips out. Roll your shoulders back and around a couple times. In 3, 2, and 1. Come into a plie squat. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Good. Keep your heels on the ground. Keep that tailbone tucked, shoulders open, chest open. 3 more. 2 more. We're going to hold this last one down. 1 more. Hands on your thighs. Pull your belly into your spine, round your back. Extend your spine, arch your back, stick your booty back. Round and curl, pull it in. Extend it back one more time, round and curl. Pull it in here, tuck that tailbone underneath you. Look upward or inward towards your belly button. Take your hands, press the palms together. Easy for you to say, palms away from you. Pull that belly into your spine. And then rise up, straighten your legs, lean to the side, right side, then left side. So, as I said before, open up the arms, stretch them behind you. In each set that we will have an upper body, a lower body, and a core exercise. So, all right, so go ahead and mute yourselves if you haven't already. I don't know where Deb is, but see if she shows up. So we've got the first exercise is a squat with a pulse. So really what we're going to be doing is down, pulse, and come on up. All right? So that's just until I tell you your time is up. Down, up, and all right. Debbie's there. Hi, Deb. I was just asking for you. I just said I don't know where Debbie is. All right. So Deb, do some kind of a little warm up. Get yourself ready. We're going to go into the first set of exercises. So as I mentioned, it's a squat with 1 pulse and come up. Then we have a reverse grip row. So your palms are facing up, and we're just going to row both arms. If you choose to do 1 arm or 2 arms, it's up to you. And then we're going to be on the floor for just a basic crunch to start with. All right? Everything is timed. So when I say go, start immediately. If you're not using weights, don't worry about it. If you're using weights, pick one that you can use right now with your squats, and you'll get time to change up for your next set. All right, here we go, guys. So the first exercise is the squat with a pulse. We start in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to squat, halfway up, come all the way up. Good. Squat, chest up, and drive through your heels. Keep it going. I'm going to just change my watch. Come on up, and go down. Come on up. Keep going, guys. Down, up. Come on up. Down, up. Come on up. Good. 20 seconds left. Come on up. After this, you have a chance to get another weight, 15 seconds if you need it, for your reverse grip row. Of course, if you don't want to use the reverse grip, you don't have to. Drive through those heels. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. You can put your weights down as we head into a reverse grip row. There's not a lot of time for change, so pick it up quickly because you got 5 seconds till we start our next set. In 3, 2, let's go. Row. So the elbows pull back, chest is up. It's not a bicep curl, don't get confused. Elbows pull by your side, knees are bent, hips are out, back is flat. Keep going. That's it. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Do not lift your shoulder blades up. Good. Remember, it's a row, not a bicep curl. Randy, turn your palms towards your face. So palms are up on this reverse grip. 15 more seconds. They're going to need a mat if you use one. 10 seconds, and you'll put said mat on the floor. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. On the floor. Just a basic crunch is all we need. Anything more is icing on that little cake for you. All right? 5 seconds. Legs up or down, your choice. Let's go crunch. So, crunch up, down. Keep it going. Pull your belly into your spine. Legs can be off the floor. Legs can be on the floor. Any other variations of anything you're doing. Chin to your chest. Hang in there. Good, you're more than halfway through on this one. Keep that tailbone tilted or pelvis tilted if you have your feet on the floor in particular. 15 more seconds. Keep breathing, keep going. You've got last 10. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's do a second round. So come on up to standing. Again, starting with the squat pulse. You'll have about 8 seconds to go. So get yourselves up. In between the sets that we'll do, get ready in 3, 2, let's go. So squat down, halfway, come all the way up. Good. So just that little pulse at the bottom. It's in your hips, not your back. We'll have a little time between sets for the next set so I can show you exercises and you can recover a little bit. Down, up, halfway. Remember, the work is in your butt, not your back. Keep it going. It's not a huge pulse, and if you're not using weights, that's cool. It's all right, whatever it is that you got to do. You got 15 seconds. You get that short recovery in between sets. Sometimes it's enough, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good, rest. Reverse grip row. Palms face away from your body. Elbows in by your side. Any variations that you want to do. All right, it's not a bicep. Don't get confused. Let's start. Go. Pull back. Elbows in. Good. So we work for 3/4 of the minute. And the last quarter of that minute, we're recovering. Pull back. Pull back. Keep going. You okay, Maria? Okay. You got 20 seconds. Pull it back. Squeeze those elbows by your side. 15 to go. That's it. Last 10, guys, you go onto the floor. 5 seconds, you go to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back on the floor. Ready for your crunches. On your back. You choose to do whatever you do with your legs. On your back. 3, 2, we start now. Go. Crunch. So all it is the upper body's coming up, the belly pulls to the spine. You lift up through the pelvic floor as well. And all you do is keep your eye gaze kind of right in line with your nose. And breathe. Pull that belly deep into your spine. Keep on breathing. You got 20 seconds remaining. The next set comes up shortly thereafter. Good, in 15 seconds, do your best Make it work for you. Last 5 seconds coming up, girls. And gentlemen, if you're out there. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. So, your next round, I'm just going to move this mat back a little bit. Your next round is a single leg option. So the first leg is a right lunge pulse. So you're going to hold a weight if you want in 2 hands here, down by your sides, 2 weights, or an all opposite arm, right? And we're just going to pulse, pulse, come up. Pulse, come up, okay? That's just the right leg behind you. Then we have a reverse grip fly. So that's kind of a funky position. Go with a lighter weight, and your palms again will face out, and we're going to fly this away. All right, so it's a little bit different for your shoulders there. So you might need to go with a lighter weight. All right, we've got 15 seconds to go. First one is a right leg behind you, pulse lunge. You can step forward and back if you want, your choice. Let's get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Good, so right foot steps back, pulse, and come up. Pulse, and come up. You could have your hand holding the weight in the opposite side. See how that feels? In the same side, opposite to the leg that's in front is what I meant when I said opposite before. Drive into that front heel. Good. Pulse, pulse. Check out this left knee. Don't let it rock in this way. Keep it in line with your hip. Down, down, up. 15 seconds. That's it. Keep pushing this right hip forward. Squeeze your glutes. Keep it going. You got just about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Go to a lighter weight if that's your choice for your reverse grip flies. Bend your knees. You know if you're not doing the leg work, you're doing some kind of either arm or core work. In 3, 2, palms are facing away. 1, go. Out, down. Good. So it might feel awkward if you've never done this exercise this way, because it is. Bend over more, guys. Good, thank you. It's not a side raise. That's it. So instead of being upright here, we're in this bent over position, just like if you were doing a row, or if we were doing rear delts, traditional stance. 20 seconds, gang. Hang in there. Notice if you need a lighter weight, or can you do a heavier weight? Bend over more, everybody. 10 seconds. I know this is hard or awkward. We're gonna go on the floor in 3, 2, 1. Good, back onto the floor, gang. Penguins, I call them penguins. I don't know what you call them, where we reach opposite hand to heel. You can do it in a sitting up position or just stay on the floor. Since we have 2 sets, do one of each. All right, ready, go. Let's go. 1, 2, reach it, side to side. Keep it going, side to side. Just get that nice oblique action. Reach your hand to your heel or beyond, if you can. If your neck starts bothering you, just keep your hands behind your head and move that upper body side to side. Hang in there for 15 more seconds, guys. That's all you need. We're going to come up and do it a second time. In 10 seconds, we're going to be done. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Back up to standing, please. Here we go with the same leg. Right leg is back behind you. Right leg is back behind you. You got 5 seconds. On your toes, on the ball of your back foot. Go. Ooh, slippery. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. Good. 1, 2, and up. Drive into that left heel. So what that means is I'm putting my weight and pressure into that left heel and into the ball of the back foot. And I'm also pushing this right hip forward. Or if that's not the leg that you have back, it's the leg that's back. Right? Keep going. 10 seconds. I'm sorry, 15. That's it. I know. You thought you're all excited for a second there. You should feel this both in the back quad and the front glute. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch weights. for your rear delt, your funky rear delt with that reverse grip. Not a common grip, not always a fun one either. All right, you got 5 seconds to get there. Bend over. 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2. Good. You can count your reps or just go with the fact that time is time. Right? 30 seconds to go. Change it up sometimes. It will make a big difference in your training. If you do the same thing over and over and you don't add weight or you don't take away weight, whatever it is, if you're not making changes, you might stay the same, but you're not going to get better, fitter, stronger. Good. And that's why there's so many different training methods, and we tend to use a lot of them. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back on the floor. Ready for your penguins. So if you want, if you stayed on the floor low before, come up a little higher this time. Or stay back. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this position that I'm in is not for everybody, right? It may be a lot of pressure on your back. So again, just come down to the floor. Either way, your head might be starting to feel tension or your neck. So put your hands behind your head and just make that little semicircle movement. Reaching arms to hip or to ankle. Reach, reach, reach out. You got 15 seconds, guys. You can do this. Working into your side. Last 10 seconds. Do your best. I know you do. You always do. What do you come here for if you're not going to do your best? In 3, 2, 1, done. All right, back to standing. So we've got that other leg, pulse, right? Same deal. And then we have a reverse grip bicep curl. So that means our bicep palms are down. You may go for a lighter weight. You'll see. You may have to. All right, so on that one. And then we have, I'll show you the floor work when we get there so that we don't have to take too much time up on it. You've got 30 seconds, so grab some water, wipe down, do your jumping jacks. The left leg is behind you on this one. And again, weight or no weight. That makes my hands very slippery. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up that weight. Left leg is behind you. Get ready to go. In 3, 2, go. Pulse, pulse. Come on up. So notice my other hand is off. So I have some balance to this, especially if I'm using a weight in this hand. It also makes me kind of fire up my core a little bit. 30 seconds. Pulse, pulse. I'm driving now into my right heel and I'm on the ball of my back foot. Squeezing through the glutes. Pulse, pulse. 20 seconds. Go down. Again, feeling quads, glutes, calves, core. Yeah? 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Reverse grip bicep curl. I'm just not sure. I think I'm going to go a little bit lighter. All right? Palms are facing in the body. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, now. Curl up. Good. Bend the knees. So you'll feel more. Keep those elbows in close. Try not to be up here, right? Lean forward if you need to. Don't lean back. Good. Breathe. Good. Very nice. Turn your palms, Deb, if you can. Unless it's bothering your shoulder for some reason. Your palms are facing down. 10 seconds. After this, we're on the floor, but we're going to stay in a seated position. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Come down to the floor. Stay in a seated position. Again, if this is too much for your back, then we're going to change it up. What we're going to do is elbow to opposite knee. All right? So like a crunch. So if you have to do it as a crunch, you do it as a crunch. Let's go. Twist, twist. Now there's a couple options here. You can have your legs in the air the whole time, or you can touch down, or you can keep them down and twist this way. So you choose what works for you. And remember, because we do 2 sets, you may want to change it up on the second set just for fun. And you got 20 seconds remaining. We repeat this whole thing one more time. In 15 seconds, we are done with this particular exercise. Getting into the obliques, hip flexors for sure. 10 seconds. Breathe. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, back to standing. Nice job, gang. You're almost there. Working really quickly, in a good way, and getting work done. Yeah? Left leg behind you. Let's go. Now, pulse, pulse up. Pulse, pulse up. I know sometimes 15 seconds feels like a really long time, and sometimes it's really short. And of course, like I always say, it always feels short when it's recovery. It feels like a lot of work when it's work. Drive into that front heel. Tuck the tailbone underneath you. Keep moving. Keep grooving. Keep it going. Yeah. That's it. You got 15 seconds. Then we have the reverse grip bicep curl. All that means is we change the position of our hands from underhand to reverse. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Change weights if you're changing. I decided to go with a little bit of a lighter weight. This is more brachialis, brachioradialis. 3, 2, go. Curl. Good. You might feel like you need a little bit more oomph, so get it from your hips, not your back. Right? Don't swing from here. Hip hinge. Good. Halfway through. Keep going. See, even that didn't feel good to me. 5 seconds. Brace yourself with your core. Keep going. 10 seconds. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Good. On the floor. So you know where we're at now. Remember this exercise where you're just sitting, both feet on the floor. You can have one leg on the floor or both legs on the floor the whole time. All right? I'm going to show you that option. Let's go. Twist, twist. So my arms going outside of my leg. Check out my knees. I'm not letting them rock in here, right? I want them in line with my hips. If you need to, you put something there like a block or a ball. The other option is here, crossing over, or the legs stay up the whole time. Another option, but we're going to be doing that in a little while, is to be on your back as well. All right? So 15 more seconds. I'm going to stay with this one for the most part. On this one. I'm rotating the torso, getting outside of my knee. Last 5, 3, 2, last 1. Good. All right, come on up to standing. Our next exercise is a sumo squat, and you're going to hold a weight. Now, you have to? No. You don't have to hold a weight. So if you're holding a weight, here's a good placement for it. Your toes are slightly turned out, right? You can also make it where you're holding the weight through the center or hands down on sides or at your shoulders. Sumo squat. And then we have a tricep press down. And what that is that we're going to bring our hands up like we just did the reverse bicep. So the same position of your hands, but on the way down, we press down slowly. Bring it up, press down slowly. A little bit like the negatives that we did the first day of this week, I believe, on Monday. All right? So you got 10 seconds. Get your weight. And then we're on the floor for another exercise. All right. Ready? Pick up your weight. Toes out. Squat. Go. Little sumo squat. Down, up. So I try to get my elbows almost inside my knees. But again, I'm driving through my heels, so I'm not using it. If you're not doing this, I want you to do some movement with your legs, right? Or lunge side to side, or go back to some bicep curls or rows, okay? I really want you to keep yourself moving, even though you may not be doing squats. Or maybe you're doing some calf raises, all right? We don't get to do those often. 10 seconds. The next exercise is that tricep. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. 2 weights. Well, actually, you don't need 2 weights. You can use 1 weight. I'm going to try it with 2 weights. I think I'm going to try it with a lighter weight. All right. Ready in 5 seconds. The arms are going to come up and we press down slow in 3, 2, now. Up, press down. Good. Bring it up. Press down. Brace your abdominals. Up, press down. Up, press down. How about a calf raise here? Up, press down. Good. So it's slow on the way down. If you're using a single weight, it might be structurally easier to kind of think about it. So do what you need to do. 15 seconds. Up, press down slow. Up, press down slow. In 10 seconds, we're on the floor. And we're going to do the same exercise we did, but on our back. 3, 2, 1. So back on your back. Back on your back. All right. Elbow to opposite knee is our exercise. Give me my little timer. Get ready in 5 seconds. 3, 2, go. Twist, twist. Same options. You can keep both feet on the floor. Reach up side to side. You could do what I was just doing, which is an opposite elbow to knee. Or you can keep your legs up and do the same thing. So pick, again, we have 2 sets. So maybe you want to do one once, and the other time, another the other time, or a combination of all 3, 4. If you have something else that you do, please do it. Just keep those knees apart. You've got 10 seconds, and then we're back up for the sumo squat. In 3, 2, 1, come on back up. All right, sumo squat time. Pick up 1 weight. So this is still the same recovery time. Oops. Yeah, pick up the 1 weight. All right, ready, set. Here we go. Down, drive through your heels. Down, press through. So maybe you're doing a calf raise, Deb, right? Or maybe you're just doing a good morning, which is just a forward bend here, right, hinging at the hips, right? Another option. There's so many options. I'm not going to give you all of them because you probably know some that I don't even know. 20 seconds. The triceps are next. Good. 10 seconds. Drive through those heels. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's go to that tricep. Palms face down. The arms come up and we slowly bring them down. And 3. Think about the bar you use on a cable machine. 2, 1. Go up, press down. Up, again. Keep the torso in this position more than coming back with your hips and back like that. Position, right? Up, palms are down. Okay, good. Yeah, overhead is an option. Work the gravity, or the resist the gravity on the way down. You got 15 seconds. Curl up, press down, press, 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 press. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1 on your back. All right. Last time we get to do this beauty. Opposite elbow to knee in any way, shape, or form. Hands behind your head. Get ready. I'm just going to do a quick little stretch here. And go. 1, 2, twist, twist. Now you want to get your elbow outside the knee, right? You don't want to just touch it to the front of the leg. You want to reach up and across. So maybe now you'll have your legs in the air. 25 seconds. Breathe. Control. Inhales and exhales. So remember, every set has a leg, an arm, and a core component to it. Could just be a traditional crunch like we've done. You got about 5 seconds coming up. Right from here. 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Okay, so we have just a little bit more in our standing positions. We're going to do a single leg deadlift. And again, you can use one weight or no weights. You can use the weight in one hand or two hands. All right, so one leg is going to stay on the floor. We'll keep it this time as our left leg is on the floor, and we're going to hinge forward and come up. It's not a lunge. All right, it's a deadlift. Curl and chest press. So we're going to use one weight. We're going to curl our arms and extend our arms. All right, so it's up, out, in, and down. And then on your back will be some bicycles, easy peasy, yeah? All right. You got 15 seconds, so pick up a weight, grab some water if you need it. Good, your weight is gonna stay in the left leg for this set. How are we doing on time here? Oh, perfect. All right, weight is gonna stay in the left leg. Get ready? In 3, 2, go. So I'm gonna show you my two-armed one weight here. I'm hinging from the hips. The hips go back. If you don't want to do this deadlift, you can do a reach and a row, or not even a row, just hinge. All right, so step your foot forward if that's an option for you. Remember, back of the body here. 15 more seconds, and then we have that curl to a chest press. So I have it as a reverse curl, but if you're using one weight, that might be a little funky. We'll see how that works for you. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, last one, and up. Good. So it's this, 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 okay? In, up, out, in, down, okay? Here we go in 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, go. In, press. Now, again, soft bend in the knee, maybe leaning forward, but definitely not leaning back. Good. In, out. That's it. In, out. After this, we're on the floor for bicycles. Now, not that crazy 80s bicycle, okay? Slow and controlled. You know me. Out, in. Get a lot more work out of control. Sometimes, yes, we want to use the speed. Sometimes. 10 seconds. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. On your floor. On your back. Legs up in the air. Alternating opposite elbow to knee. Knees over the hips as best you can. Rather than bringing them to your chest, bring your chest to your knees. Ready? Let's go. 1. Twist. Good. So, again, lift up towards your knee, outside your knee, twisting, breathing, slowing it down. Good. Any variations? I see a couple of like double leg presses from Pilates. If that's what you want to do, that's okay. As long as you're getting the benefit and you're not running through this sloppy. You've got 10 more seconds before we go back to our standing. Last 5. Get that good rotation. 3, 2, 1. Back to standing and back to your single leg deadlift. All right? Get your weight, one hand or two. Today I'm using the two-handed version. Weight is in that left leg. Let's go. Hip hinge and drive through your heel. Chest is up, hips are back. Nice and strong. There's no rush to the movement, especially on the way down. All right? Good. Press into that front heel. My right leg, the leg that's not really staying on the floor, my heel is up. Some of you might want to do balance as well, but there's very little weight if it's on the floor, right? All the weight is in my left side. 15 seconds. Now you know we're going to do the other side, right? You know that. You could also be doing donkey kicks on the floor, anything you'd like. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, you got 1 more, and good. All right. Double arms or one way curl to a press. Knees are bent. 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, go. In, out, and down. In, press. Now I call it a chest press. Standing up, it's not really a chest press. It's still more shoulder. All right? In, out, and down. In, out, and down. Good. Keep it going, gang. Boy, it's hot these days, huh? 20 seconds. I'm drenched. Keep going. 10 seconds. Last 5, guys. 3, 2, 1 on the floor. Last round of bicycles. So choose the way you would like to do these. I like to keep them slow and controlled. Ready? Legs up. Go. Twist. Twist. Slow and controlled. There is a time for moving quickly through exercises. We're not really doing that today. We're doing quickly in terms of recovery, quickly in terms of time, but we're not moving at warp speed just to get the legs in and out, all right? So we're controlling it. You're almost there. You've got 15 seconds from here. Again, that's the 15 seconds that's long, right? The 15 seconds recovery is not so long. No recovery is long enough. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Little twist if you need it. I do. Just a little bit. Come on up to standing. We have the other leg. All right. So we've got the other leg for the deadlift. And then we've got, again, a single arm. A single weight, excuse me. It's going to come from your chest to a tricep. Chest, up, back, up, and in. And then on the floor, I'll go over it with you. All right, so we've got that single leg. Other leg now. So your right leg stays on the floor, and your left leg is lifted. There's a little squirrel watching us over here. All right. So let's get ready in 10 seconds. Pick up your weight. Do what you're going to do. Right leg is on, left leg is off. In 3, 2, let's go. So we're coming all the way down. Drive through that heel. Hip hinge. Take your time. If you'd like to make that left leg balance or the right leg balance, left leg is off the floor. But the same position with your torso. If you're using a single arm, the weight's probably in your left arm if your right leg is the one staying on the floor. Good. That's it. Drive through the heel. You got 15 seconds left. Doing great, guys. How you feeling? I see you. Keep your chest up. Don't round your back. You round your back. If you're looking down, I should say you're rounding your back, so let's not do that. And rest. Okay. So this is the chest press. Not the chest press, but from the chest to an overhead to a tricep press. You got 5 seconds to go from here. 3, 2, knees bent, 1. Good. Push up, back, up, down. Up, back, up, down. Good. If you choose to do this with 2 weights, that's fine. Maybe, however, you want lighter weights, and maybe you'll slow down a little bit. You might not get as fast as many reps, but who cares? Remember I said, I don't care how many reps you get. After this, we're going to do a roll up and a roll down, Pilates style. That's it. Get help from your legs, your hips, not your back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. On the floor, sit up to start. Roll down. I'm just going to roll my mat back a little bit. All right, we roll down to the floor. Get ready. Arms out, or hold on if you need to. 3, 2, let's go. Roll down, pull the belly into your spine, roll back up. Chin to chest, roll down, articulate your spine, roll back up. Chin to chest, roll down, roll back up. Chin to chest, round, come up. If you cannot do this action, stay on the floor and do a crunch again, or hold onto your thighs to help lift you up. That's an acceptable cheat, but flinging your arms and legs is not really acceptable, in my book anyway. 15 seconds. So you want to make sure that that middle back goes to the floor before your upper back does, so you don't have that arch. Only 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Good, back up. Same leg again into your deadlift. All right, so the right leg stays on the floor for this one. This is our last set of standing exercises. All right, let's go. Hip hinge and come on up. Put the weight into that right heel, drive through that heel. Chest up, hips back. Down, up, squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. Hip hinge. Don't round your back. So again, if you're looking down, your back is gonna round. We want those shoulders open, chest open, and we wanna hinge from our hips. This is hip hammies, back strengthener. Good. 10 seconds. We have the tricep press next. 3, 2, 1, all the way up. All right. So grab your weight. If you're using the same weight, great. If you're using 2 weights, grab it. Bring it up to your chest. In 3, 2, let's go. Up, back, up, down. So again, 2 weights, maybe lighter, and maybe slower. Only because it's awkward, right? So if you can get 1 heavy weight, that would be awesome. Up and down. Press, press, up. Good. 20 seconds. Push and up. Keep going. You're almost there, guys. Press. Close grip if you can. Good. Last 5. You're on your back in 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Good. All right, come on down to the floor. 1 more set of roll-ups and roll-downs. Starting with the roll down. 3, 2, go. Roll down, roll up. Scoop your belly in, roll up. Good. Hands by your side, or underneath your thighs, or on top of your thighs, but they're not like this, okay? Roll it up, roll it down, roll it down. If this is really uncomfortable for you, just come into a crunch. That's all you need. All the way up, all the way down. 15 to go. Actually, just 10. Good, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good, guys, okay. So we're now on the floor for the remaining exercises. First one is a hip bridge, you all know that. Any way you want to have your legs, close, wide, butterfly type position, or neutral position. Use a weight or not. Your weight goes on your hips so you can keep it right over your shoulders, over your chest. You can have a band and you want to use it, feel free to use it. The next exercise will be a close grip chest press, which we do often. So 2 weights if you can. If not, it's just 1 weight right over the center of your chest. I just happen to like this exercise. You get a little bit more tricep in there. And then an alternate leg reach where our legs are in the air and we reach our hands to our legs. So you've got 15 seconds. Grab your weights. Whatever weight you're going to be using, probably for your chest press. I don't like to pick the weight up from the floor when I'm on my back, so we'll come up to seated. All right, guys, here we go. Last round. 3, 2, 1. Hip bridge. Let's go all the way up and articulate down. Just like we did in our roll-ups and down, we're going to articulate our spine down. So that means when I come down, my middle back comes down before my upper back. And when I come up, my middle back comes up before my upper back. Articulate your spine, squeeze your glutes, come up and down. Again, putting a weight on your pelvis is optional, but I know a lot of people choose to do that. I'm not going to do that today, but I usually do throw one up there. You've got 5 more seconds, then we're going to go to that close grip chest press in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit up to pick up your weights, bring them down with you. Your back can be on the floor, your legs can be bent, your legs can be up, or you can be in a bridge or any other variation. If the arms are up together, so raise them up because we've got 3 seconds to start. Let's go. Elbows right by your side. So here I have to really struggle to tilt my pelvis. So I prefer having my legs in the air to give me a little bit more of that neutral spine. A little bit more of that stability through my pelvic area. Keep reaching down and up. Now our last exercise on this floor, or on this set, is legs up in the air. Hey, yeah. So you can use a weight to reach your hands up to your feet, or you can just use your arms and legs, and I'll show you some options. In 5 more seconds, from here. 3, 2, 1, bring it in and sit up. Good. So your legs are in the air for an alternate leg reach. So that could be a bunch of things. It could be here and here, or you can drop one leg, or you can have your arms coming up over your head. All right, ready? Let's go. Alternate leg reach, opposite hand to opposite foot. Now, if your neck starts to feel it, put one hand behind it and rotate to the opposite side. If you want to use the option of your legs coming down, also, remember we have 2 sets, so you might want to use that in your second set. Just reach again outside of your legs. Reach and really get around. So everything we've done, except for the crunches I think today, are really big oblique moves. Right? So you're going to look great in that bikini tomorrow. Last 5 seconds. Those cuts are going to show. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we don't have to go very far to our hip bridges. Second set, maybe you want to choose a different foot position. Maybe your knees are together or your feet are apart, or your knees are apart, feet are together. All right, so choose, pick your poison. Here, I'll go with that open leg position. Let's go. Hips up and down. Good. Up and down. Squeeze your glutes. Articulate. Squeeze. Remember, weight could be on the pelvis. Weight can be in the air over your chest. You don't need to use a weight at all. Maybe you have bands around your thighs. So these are always options. I like to give you a lot of options. You got 20 seconds. Close grip chest press is our next exercise. I'm not giving you an option on it, but certainly you can go into a regular chest press. 1 or 2 weights, there's your option. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit up and pick up your weights. All right. Home run, home stretch. We're almost there. Yes, sirree. On your back. Let's go. Close grip chest press. Again, legs down, but if you feel the arch in your back too much, get the legs in the air, or maybe you're in a bridge. And if you're in a bridge, guys, make sure you don't start collapsing that back. Stay really strong through that back chain of muscles. Down and up. You got this, guys. You're almost there. 20 seconds. That's all she wrote. Don't forget to breathe. All you need is 5 more seconds from here. 3, 2, last 1, Good. Legs up. Any option that you'd like to do. Dropping the leg, alternating, but get outside of your ankles. Ready? In 3, 2, go. Reach, reach. Or you're dropping, dropping, twisting, twisting. Again, if your head or your neck starts to feel tension, put one hand behind and just rotate side to side. All right? There we go. All right. Go side to side. You've got less than 20 seconds of exercise left in this round and in this workout. So make it good. Come on, we can do this all together. We're stronger together. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Ah, wow. Okay. Well, here we are. We did it. I do want to do one thing first. So first, just hug your knees into your chest. Lengthen your tailbone on the floor. And then roll yourself up. And I just want to give you a little bit of a back extension because we've done a lot of flexion here. So come onto your belly. Lay down. Here, I can look on this way today. Lay down on your belly. Bring your hands underneath your forehead, or forehead on top of your hands. Legs as wide as your mat. Push your pubic bone down. And then keep your head and hands connected as you lift your chest up. And then lower down. And lift up. Pushing your pubic bone down and lower down. Now I'm feeling some tension in my back today from demonstrating an exercise wrong. That's how bad it can be, right? So I'm not going up very high. I'll get higher when I have my hands on the floor. Hold it here. Bring your elbows in by your side, crown of the head forward, tailbone long. Push your pubic bone down. Place your hands down. Lift your chest a little bit higher. Not too much, your hips are down on the floor. Sit back to your heels, child's pose. Sit all the way back and stretch. And then come from your child's pose, shoot your hips through, and just lift into a hybrid, cobra, upward dog. Kind of my legs are still on the floor, but my chest is up, my arms are pushing. And then come back down. Let's do a little cobra, low cobra, elbows in and down. Let's do that one more time, low cobra, high cobra, little hybrid, child's pose. Sit back on your heel stretch. So we need to balance out. We did a lot of flexion exercises. Take a breath in, walk to your right side. But I know a lot of you out there still practice yoga and or Pilates, so hopefully you're getting some of that into your daily routines or whenever you do that. Come back up through center to the other side. Just stay balanced, that's all. The key to our lives, right now especially, we need some balance. That's why we're all together. Come back through center. Come to hands and knees, tuck your toes underneath you, arch your back, dip your belly. And just tilt the pelvis so that you get a slight rounding in the upper and the lower back. So spread your shoulders apart. Drop your belly, arch your back. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Come back to neutral. To neutral. Breathe. Good. Now spread your shoulders apart a little bit more. Tuck your toes. And then come up into a downward facing dog. Short downward dog for me. My hands are a little bit closer. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Hang over in a forward fold. Take your arms behind your back and place your fingers, palms together, knuckles away from your head and down to the floor. Just stretch out the tension out of the neck and shoulders so the ears and shoulders separate. Using your arms or keeping your arms as they are, chin to chest, roll up slowly. Take your time. Arch your back. Extend your spine one more time. And then bring the arms overhead. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Lean to your right side. Oh, back up and over to the other side. And back up. Release the arms, roll the shoulders back a couple times. Roll them forward a couple times. Take a big breath in, bring the arms all the way up. And give yourselves a great big hand, guys. Thank you so much for being here this morning, every day. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy.